Hey guys, welcome back. So first off, my hair's crazy and I got no makeup on, but we're doing a cleaning video, so I think we can all excuse that. All right, so today we are doing a little bit something different. I've done a couple cleaning videos on my channel. I really enjoy watching them. They're super motivating and I know a lot of people love watching them too. So I hope I can, with this video, I can motivate you guys and kind of just give you maybe some new ideas on either, I don't know, kids room decorating or organizing toys or anything like that. We are gonna clean my girls' room. So if you are new to this channel and you've never seen me, hi, I'm Sarah and the microwave's going off. I have two girls. One is almost 4 and one is 1. And they actually share a room because we live in a 2-bedroom little apartment, and they share a room. It's worked out really well. We haven't had any issues as far as their room sharing abilities, but it is super crowded and there are a lot of toys everywhere. So today's video, we are going to deep clean, declutter, donate some toys, get rid of some toys, throw away stuff, just do the whole thing that we need to do. Because it's getting crazy. So let's go kind of check out the room. All right, so let's go into the room of horrors. Bum, bum, bum. All right, here. It's all real life, guys. This isn't a stage mess. I don't know if people actually do that on YouTube, but this is my girl's tornado abilities. So we are about to clean, declutter, organize. I mean, there's literally a mess just about everywhere. So I'm literally just in awe of the amount of clothes that these kids have had, and yet I have a problem, obviously, with shopping for them specifically. They just look so cute in clothes. We've had this conversation before. Anyway, I'm basically going through all their drawers and just deciding on clothes that, if they still fit them, if they don't fit them, if they're worth keeping as for any next potential little baby we have. I'm not pregnant. Or if I feel like they're just time to donate. And then if I am keeping them or they still fit them, then I'm kind of making piles on if they are fall appropriate or warm weather appropriate, or if they are more summer related. And I will differentiate those and put them into 2 drawers. That way I can just pull from the summer section for now, and then when it kind of slowly morphs into fall, I can start pulling in from the fall drawer. Alright, so these are all of the clothes I've deemed fall appropriate, and I'm just putting them in this drawer for now. I ended up switching the drawers from the middle drawer and putting her fall clothes into that, and then, you know, doing the summer clothes on the bottom just because it's easier for me to get to when I sit on the floor and get them dressed in the morning. But this is all the stuff that we've deemed keeping, so a lot less than what we started with. And on to the next one. Moving on to this basket. Now I'm a little ashamed about this thing. We had a bit of overflow of clothes after the girls' Christmas. We got a lot of clothes from family, and we just didn't have enough room in their drawers, even after cleaning things out. And so they kind of just laid in this basket, you know. And then, you know, it just months came, and well, days went by, and then weeks, and then months, and then it has been a permanent furniture piece in the room since Christmas time. So I thought it was about time to clean it out. And basically this is just a catch-all of the overflow of any clothes that are clean that I recently washed, or any clothes that I recently got, or like old winter clothes. Like, it was about time to go through this bad boy as well. And I am slightly ashamed about the amount of clothes that they have. Like, they have a lot of toys. They have a lot of toys, but they have a lot more clothes. Okay, not gonna lie, this took me like 30 to 45 minutes to just sort through everything, so this had to be done. But as you can see, I'm kind of just making more piles of things that I'm saving for future little chitlins coming around, or donating, or keeping as of right now, or hanging up in the closet. There's dress-up clothes, there's all sorts of stuff. So all of that is being just continually put into different piles. I got this completely empty, which is crazy, and I went in and debulked and decluttered their drawers, and donated. Those are some more donations. That bag there is still the donations. These are ones that we're keeping for baby number 3 whenever that happens. Not pregnant, but we eventually want another kid, and ones for Eleanor to grow into. There's still obviously toys in bulk everywhere, but we got the majority of that done. I did kind of, their closet's still a mess. Don't focus on this side, but at least on the toy chest, this is something where Olive can go because she loves dress up. So I did put a couple of bins full of like hats and tiaras and fun things in that, and then these 2 bins are filled with her dress up clothes that were being stored in here. So now she can just go in here and pull them out. Okay, so I purchased this over-the-door shoe rack hanger holder doodad at like Walmart or Target. It was super inexpensive. I originally actually got it because I had seen on Pinterest before that it was a good place to store Barbies, which is still a great idea. And I purchased the clear, less expensive one. They have tons, and they go up from really cheap to a little bit more expensive and higher quality. But I purchased the clear ones so my girls could easily see what was actually inside. And like I said, I originally put it for Barbies and like little toys like that. But then we were starting to misplace shoes, or at least one of the shoes from each pair. It was getting really frustrating. And then when Eleanor, my youngest, started wearing a lot more shoes, we just needed a place to store them. So this came in such good handy. I cannot say enough about over-the-door shoe holders. I know it's not the cutest, but it's totally worth it. And it actually teaches great responsibility for Olive, because she can just go grab her shoes whenever she needs to and put them back. So it's not constantly like me having to go do it or me having to put them back. She does such a good job on cleaning up for herself too at the end of the day, putting her shoes back or taking them off. Or, you know, finding them, putting them on at the beginning of the day. So it's really great for her little job and chore. But it's just really easy. And since they have such small little feet, I can get a couple pairs in one little pocket. It's wonderful. Basically all I did though was just take out the shoes that were too small for both my kids, both Eleanor and Olive. Leave the shoes that were obviously still fitting them, and I went in and got some of Olive's old shoes that now Eleanor can fit into and put them in there. As you can see, a little basket I'm pulling from. I ended up donating some shoes, we kept some shoes, did the whole 9 yards, but that's kind of what ended up happening with this. Okay, so this is our very small toy storage area. We've tried a toy box over here, we have tried shelves over here, and I have not liked anything. We ended up doing this kind of our last minute solution. I got both the little cubicle from the Better Homes and Gardens line at Walmart, and the little bins are also from Walmart. Everything was really cheap. That was probably the best made cubicle I've ever purchased, and I purchased ones from IKEA and from Target, and that one's by far the best, and I think the cheapest of all three. But this way I was able to kind of organize the toy storage better, so I was able to put certain things into bins, and rather than just having one big pit of toys. So each bin has its own home, and right now I'm just kind of separating each bin and putting each stuff what needs to go to in different piles. So we have like a little figures bin with all their little small toys, little action figures. We have like a dress up kind of play bin that has like their doctor kit, their play bottles and all that stuff. We have more of a like house bin, if I could say. Like we have little playhouses like the little Peppa Pig, little grocery cart, and a car, and plane, and Paw Patrol cars, and all of that stuff goes in there. And then we have a bin that is kind of like Eleanor's baby bin. That's more baby and age appropriate toys for her. That is kind of something that I need to go through because I think she's grown out of a lot of stuff in that. But that was kind of her own bin that we could just take out for her and let her kind of sit on the floor and play with just stuff that was safe enough for her. So basically all I'm doing is sorting through all the toys, throwing away the junky ones, throwing away toys that are broken, and then also donating any toys that they're not playing with anymore, and putting the toys back in when the right slot they're supposed to go to. Alright, now that I got everything sorted into the bins that it's supposed to, I'm just getting everything a quick wipe down, get rid of any dust, dirt, grime, food, any grossness that the kids bring in over there. And I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's spray in Peony, which is by far my favorite of the spring sets. Smells super delicious, and I feel okay with doing this around the kids' toys and stuff because it's all natural and will not harm them. Now I'm just getting rid of any junky toys and trash, broken toys and food, or whatever needs to go in the dumpster, it's going. Alright, now I'm just kind of finishing up around Ollie's area, going underneath her bed, getting any toys underneath there. I also did get the toys and kind of organize underneath Eleanor's bed. I just didn't show you that because the footage is me with my butt up in the air, and I figured not so family friendly. So I took that out. But I did clean her bed, and now I'm just kind of cleaning around Olive's bed as well. Let me tell you, she is a hider. She will hide food. food and things she shouldn't have, like markers and crayons, like behind pillows and in crevices. Please tell me my daughter's not the only one who does that, and you have that happen to you too, because the amount of things I found that I'm like, what the heck is she doing with this? But basically, I'm just going through, finding all of the trash and junk and stuff, throwing that away, putting any extra stuffed animals that she doesn't need, we have a billion, that are special in our closet, as well as some special blankets, and kind of just trying to clean up around that area. As you can see, I clip myself when I find bows and just don't want to lose them, so I just clip them on my shirt. So those are my decorative accessories I've added. So unfortunately, my camera cut out when I was organizing the kitchen area and just fixing the books. We don't have any shelving right now for the books. I'd really like to get a place to hang their books so they're not just constantly falling off the kitchen. I just don't know where I could do that. That makes sense for their room. So let me know if you have any ideas for book storage that wouldn't be too cluttering, if that makes any sense. Anyway, but I did clean up the kitchen area. All in there is basically just a lot of play food. I did donate some stuff that was falling apart, or I mean threw away stuff that was falling apart, and did donate some stuff they weren't playing with, but for the most part, most of that stuff stayed. But I just cleaned up that area and made it look a little nicer and a little cleaner. And now I'm just cleaning off their dresser. The stuff, this place is my issue. This is where, like, we have issues with just piling tons of stuff on after the long day or their clothes or whatever. I just come in and drop everything there. So I'm working really hard on not doing that. But that's my bad. So I'm just gonna clean up this area and then start kind of removing the donation bin, which is everything in the laundry bin, that laundry basket, and just kind of continually decluttering and moving stuff where it needs to go. Now we are finally moving on to the Barbie stuff. That huge bin in the middle of the room and all the rest of toys have been Barbie stuff, so I'm sure you guys have been really annoyed that I haven't touched it yet. We're finally moving to it. Ollie doesn't still quite understand dollhouses yet. Like, she still plays with them and she plays in them and like knows the kitchen's the kitchen, but you know, like, she knows how to play in a dollhouse, but it's like she doesn't know how to keep certain things certain places. So like the sofa will end up in the bathroom and vice versa, and that's totally okay, that's her imagination. But I like to kind of come in here and put all the pieces back together and put everything kind of in the rooms that it's supposed to, so it looks all nice and kind of fresh and new and clean and pretty. And then whatever is extra, whatever Barbies aren't fitting in here or whatever, I put in a bin. And as you can see, I took one of these like little play bags or something that the girls had gotten, like little play dogs and stuff in them, and it's like a little pet carrier basically. And I'm putting all like the little pieces, like the Barbie clothes and like shoes or food and stuff that Eleanor could potentially get, and putting them all in there, so we can kind of try to limit the best we can with small pieces. It's so hard when you have kids with completely different age groups and different toys in that way. So I'm trying to teach Ollie to keep the small parts in this bag. When she wants to play with certain ones, she can pull them out, but then put them back when you're done. So right now, basically, I'm just going to decorate the dollhouse and enjoy my childlike love for Barbies, and make it all pretty, so when Ollie comes home, she can see how pretty her dollhouse looks. Okay, so I originally had a little crate, as you can see, that we're keeping the Barbies in, and it worked well when she had limited number of pieces. But now that her collection is growing, that it was just not helpful at all. It helped hold bigger pieces and furniture and stuff in the Barbies, but like the clothing and little pieces would fall through and just wasn't big enough. So I ended up moving that out to the hallway, and that's where we keep our library books in, which is really helpful and a great tip if you need a place to store your library books. I love that option. And then I found these this big giant bin at Target for I think like $7.99, I want to say, and it holds a ton, as you can tell, of Barbies. So we just put all the extra Barbies and extra furniture and stuff in here, and a little bin full of all the little, you know, pieces. I will probably have to go through this one more time before like the holidays hit and she gets a couple more. They both get some Barbie stuff for Christmas, because this is already filled. So I'll definitely have to go in and donate some Barbies and some toys, and throw away little, you know, pieces. But for now, this is how it's going to stay, and I highly recommend those bins. They are great. Alright guys, we were all done. That will complete this video and this Clean With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I don't make a lot of Clean With Me's, but they are something that I really enjoy doing. And I hope it was nice, you know, something new for this channel. So leave me a comment below if you enjoyed it and if you would like to see more. I know that I'm not the best cleaner. I know that there could easily be a better job done. But this is me, this is how I like to clean, so I hope you got at least some ideas. And this is the best we can do for our small shared space for our 2 kids, and they seem to really love it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. It would mean the world to me if you guys hit that subscribe button and that little bell and just joined our little family. We are growing day by day, and I'm so truly and honestly thankful for every single one of you. All the sweet comments you send me and the likes and the love, it really means the world to me, and I would love to spend more time with you. So let me know below what some other things you'd like to see from this channel, and I have a number of things coming up, so stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye guys.